Well, the quality of US economic data is under the scanner, with the jobs figures seeing another lower revision in the latest release. According to the Kobeissi Letter, the data quality continues to deteriorate. In the latest release, US employment figures were revised down by over 1 million jobs in 2025, and that is the largest annual revision in at least 20 years. The latest follows downward revisions of 818,000 in 2024 and 306,000 in 2023. In total, about 2.15 million jobs have been revised out of initially reported data over the last 3 years. Since 2019, 2.5 million jobs have been erased from official data, with negative revisions in 6 of the last 7 years. By comparison, 2009-2010 combined downward revisions were roughly about 1.2 million. The Bureau of Labour Statistics unemployment rate is based on the current population survey. But late last year, the response rate fell to 64%, the lowest on record. The response rate has decreased by approximately 30 points since the beginning of 2020. The temporary decline in 2020 it was during the pandemic, comparable to the latest participation rate. For more context, the response rate was greater than 90% before 2012. And that means fewer people are filling out the survey, which shows labor force participation and the number of people working full or part-time. As a result, projections of the job market are based on incomplete data, which could lead to inaccurate results. The decline in survey responses is a clear indicator of deteriorating data quality in the US labor market. This reduces the reliability of unemployment and participation data, making it harder to effectively assess economic conditions. To complicate matters further, the downward revisions to US jobs numbers in 2025 have been massive. Jobs reports have been revised lower in each release in 2025, and that suggests institutional trust is at an all-time low. Americans are less willing to share personal financial details voluntarily, unlike before. So the question is, will the International Monetary Fund rate the US data as C grade, as it did with India's national accounts last year? Late in 2025, the international body signaled concerns over India's methodology issues for calculating GDP. Those concerns included 2011-2012 as the base year and the discrepancies between GDP calculation methods. However, in response, India's finance minister clarified the grade highlights data quality for surveillance, not poor economic performance. India has now moved to a new base year and a methodology overall to address these concerns.